An enchanting city, Venice is one of the most unique places in the world. While not much has changed since 500 years ago, the romantic charm of Venice remains as strong as ever. There is no other place like Venice. Its splendid art and architecture, romantic waterways and poetic history make it one of a kind. The Basilica di San Marco and the Palazzo Ducale are two of Venice's many picturesque landmarks, demonstrating its once magnificent power and wealth. During daylight hours, the narrow canals, bridges and streets of Venice are crazy with tourists eager to experience the romance of this great travel destination. Venice is popular with travellers, and often the tourists outnumber the locals. As in anywhere else in the world, a tourist map will come in handy, but in Venice, keep in mind that getting lost is part of the game. There isn't a single thing in this city that will disappoint you, visually at least, and the more you wander, the more you'll see. Venice is world famous for its canals. If you want to tour the city's canals, then the most romantic way is by gondola. It costs around $55 per person for 50 minutes for up to 5 people sharing. Although now a cliche, it's still a romantic way to get around Venice, and you get a different perspective of the city as the gondolas cut gracefully through the water. Take time to walk amongst the colourful mix of street stalls with tourist wares and fresh local fish for sale, as well as local produce and flowers. Venice is made up of more than 100 tiny islands closely packed around canals. For those who enjoy history, art and architecture, then this is the place for you, as Venice is steeped in all three, found in galleries, museums, churches and even on the islands around the city. It's a truly unique city that has canals instead of streets and water instead of traffic, and the absence of cars makes it a pleasant experience. After you've enjoyed a meal of pizza, pasta and gelati, you can sunbathe on Venice's sandy beaches and cool off in the clear turquoise waters. If a gondola is just too slow for you, try a private water taxi to take you directly to your destination. You can stand in line at one of the water taxi ranks or have the hotel call one for you. Every year, Venice holds a carnival for 10 days in late February or March. The waterfront is lit by torches at night as colourfully masked and costumed revellers overrun the city's ancient palaces and public squares. It's no wonder Venice is one of the most visited cities on the planet. You too can join in and enjoy 10 days of carnival festivities. All you need is a mask and away you go. Traditionally, the mask was used by important people who came to Venice in order to party incognito. Nowadays, tourists from all over the world arrive to do the same. If you want to experience the delights of Venice, why not head down to your local travel agent and book a holiday? The most popular way to approach Venice is by boat or train. Venice becomes extremely hot and humid in July and August, but peak season runs from April to October when the weather is generally temperate.